Namaste. Welcome to the channel of Inspire Be. First of all, thank you very much for tuning on to this channel. If you're new to this channel, please feel free to subscribe to my channel as well as click the bell icon. Thank you for doing that. In this quick video, I'm going to talk about two things: the 5 elements and the connecting, and how do you actually energize these 5 elements and to get the benefit out of the 5 elements. A lot of you would definitely know what 5 elements are because there's so much being written, so much being spoken about it. I'm not probably an expert in it, but yes, I can talk a little bit about it so that easy to connect with these 5 elements and easy to remember these 5 elements. So my intention is to convey this to everybody, that it's quite easy to remember these 5 elements, and how can you remember these 5 elements easily, and how do you know how to activate these 5 elements, and a little bit of benefits of activating these 5 elements. So that's exactly what I'm going to take you through in the session. So are you ready for it? Yes? Okay. All of us, the entire universe is actually made of 5 elements. So as the human body is made of 5 elements. Now these 5 elements are fire, air, earth, space, water. All right. Now how can you remember these in an order? Okay, let me just take you through in the order. If you keep your hands like this, with your fingers like this finger, your thumb, this is called fire. Why is it called a fire? Why is this called a fire? Because fire is like a flame which is going up. So this is the finger which is up. That's called fire element. And there's a finger which is down, which is pointing down. That's water element, because water is flowing down. Above the water, there's a finger called, that's the earth finger. That's earth element, because the earth is above the water. Okay, I mean, you can see all over. I mean, earth and water is down. I mean, and above the earth, what you see is a space. So that's a space element. And of course, the air is all around, all about the space, or all over the space. That's so. This is the fire element, which is the thumb finger. The thumb finger. That's the fire, because the flame is up. This is water, which is the water is flowing down. Above the water is earth. Above the earth is space. Above the space is air. So now you understand how you can easily identify the 5 elements in the body: the fire, the water, the earth, the space, and the air. Now once you have understood how these 5 elements are indicated on the 5 fingers of yours, and both the hands, you have both the hands, there are five fingers, and so it denotes that there are 5 elements. Now how do you activate these 5 elements? There's a lot of energy in the body, but a lot of us have got energy which is blocked. Only when the energy flows smooth through the body, through the entire body, you get a lot of benefits, because one, your energy is more balanced. When your energy is balanced, all your glands are working perfectly well. Your blood is flowing perfectly well. There are no blocks for energy to move around. Every cells in your body is active. Every cells in your body is rejuvenated or very, very energetic. So you get to feel that. I mean, the energy inside your body is so vibrant, so smooth, and you have no feeling of tiredness. You have no feeling of lethargy, laziness. Now, how do you ensure that this happens? Now, this can only happen if you are able to control your 5 elements and activate 5 elements. Well, I'm just going to take a quick look at this activation of elements. We call this as mudra because when you touch the 2 fingers together, it's called mudras. The typical example that I can talk about is that, you know, your hand, both your hands have, you know, are sources of energy. How is it? Why would I say this is source of energy? Just give you an example. Anytime when you have a pain in any part of the body, what's the part of the body that just goes and touches that part of the body? So if you have a headache, what do? You always keep your head like this, your hand like this. It's an autonomous act by the nature, by the infinite intelligence, by the universe, that the hands have got a lot of energy. The moment you touch, bring your hand to the part where it pains, nature actually transmits an energy into that part to heal that area. So when you have stomach, your hands go to your stomach. When you have a heartburn, your hands go to the heart, without you even knowing about it. It's like if a child falls and then, you know, bruises the arms or the legs, immediately the hand goes to that area. You know, even when parents, your mother or father, I mean, you know, just need to actually take care of the wound of a child, they have a tendency to keep the hands there. This is quite natural. Why? Because the energy is passed on to the hands. The energy is passed on to the hands. So the hands and the fingers play a great role in conveying or in recreating or activating the energy inside the body. So we're going to talk about it. So that's the fire. This is the water. This is earth, space, and air. So the fire, air. Okay. So now we're going to move into the fire and air. Now this, when you touch the thumb, that's the fire, with the air, this is called Chin Mudra. It's called Chin Mudra. This one. I hope I'm correct. I'm showing it correctly. This is called Chin Mudra. Now when fire touches the air, it's called Chin Mudra. This is going to improve the concentration, improve the memory. This is going to improve the memory. This activates the pituitary gland. This activates it controls the anger. It controls the jealousy, that jealous feeling that we can have. It reduces all the negative thoughts that we may have. It increases the confidence level. It reduces migraine issues. Everything to do with the pituitary gland and the sites all over the head. That's called Chin Mudra. Now when you cover the fire finger, when you cover, you know, on top of the air, okay, the fire covers the air, okay, it's like this. The fire covers the air completely. This it's like thumb is on top of the air finger. That's the pointing finger. This is called Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra. So when you do Vayu Mudra, what happens is the leg pains goes away, gastro issues, I mean your gas issues, everything goes away. And if you have a neck pain, shoulder pain, you know, all these pains goes away. Spinal pains goes away. If you have any heartburns, that goes away. And what else? The you know, the neck pain, the body pain, burping, balking, you know, Parkinson's, polio, all these gets controlled, all these gets cured by pressing this one. So this is fire with the air. Right. Now we move to the next one, fire and space. This mudra is called Akash mudra, means fire and space. The thumb is actually touching the middle finger. That's the Akash mudra. Thumb is touching the middle finger. Now this is everything to do with the ear, nose, and throat. Ear, nose, and throat. I mean, your ear pain, ear blocks. You're not able to hear properly. Your throat has a problem. Your nose has a problem. Um, Anything to do with hearing, anything to do with again a bit of pituitary. This is lungs, throat. That's this mudra is called. When you cover the space with the fire, with the thumb completely, okay, this is called shunya mudra. Shunya means nothingness. That means the fire has taken over the space. Again, a lot to do with ear, nose, throat. Deafness will be out of it. Either throat congestion, throat pains, irritation in the throat. It also helps in bones, strengthening the bones. It helps in skin diseases if there is anything. Okay, so the sound quality becomes much better if you press here. All right. So that's about the Akash mudra and Shunya mudra. Now coming to the earth element, this is called Prithvi mudra. Prithvi mudra. I can show you. This is the thumb touching the earth finger or the ring finger. This is and when the tips touches, it's called Prithvi mudra. That means the fire is touching the earth finger. Now earth is something, because we are all made of earth. Earth is the entire body. So if anything and everything that is to do with the body is controlled here. So if there is tiredness in your body, just touch this one. Your tiredness will go away. Of course, you need to have certain time limits for it. I'll talk about the time limits. But if you touch your thumb to the ring finger like this is called Prithvi mudra, or and now this finger is called Anamika finger. I mean, I'm not going to get into the detail about it, but if you touch this thumb and the Prithvi mudra, this is going to help you remove your tiredness. I mean, if you are very lethargy, if you are feeling very tired, lazy, it will make you more energetic. If there is any vitamin deficiencies in the body, it just gets realigned, redistributed in the entire body. If body temperature is a problem, it maintains the body temperature. It controls digestion. If there is overweight and underweight, it can brings back the balance in the weight. That's there, and the glow in the face grows up, and it can also. This whole thing has got these two touches has got a benefit of making you become more spiritual. Okay, now when the fire completely takes over the earth and engulfs the earth figure, which is covering the complete ring finger, this is called Surya mudra. Surya mudra, or they call it as Tejo mudra. That means the fire has completely taken over. The entire earth element is taken over by fire, which again this is a lot to do with burning all the unnecessary toxins in the body. Anything, so the fire is burning everything. That means it just burns off all the toxins in the body. Diabetics, gets cured by pressing this. Gallbladder issues can be cured by this. Liver issue can be reduced by this. Migraine, because it just burns away all the pains in the area. Thyroid stimulation happens. Everything to do with the eyes happen. All eyesight issues can be sorted out with this one. So this is all about fire taking over earth element. Last now, the fire and the water. You know, deadly combination, you know, fire and the water. Okay, what happened? This is called Indra Mudra. In the Indra Mudra, when the fire element touches the water element, that's the little finger, with all the other fingers, it's like this. Everything to do with the fluid in the body is taken care of it. Blood circulations, blood movement, blood purification, dryness of your mouth, the saliva control, all these are controlled by this particular mudra called Indra Mudra. Indra Mudra. Anything to do with urinary infections, you know, the bladder issues, kidney issues, you know, excessive tear that is coming from there. It just brings all that stuff. Now, if this thumb covers the ring finger, which is completely, is called Varuna Mudra. Varuna Mudra. Again, everything to do with rheumatism, sinusitis, cold nose, you know, muscle pains, because the fluid between the joints is not, you know, circulating well. So it covers all that stuff. All right. Now, the time that you need to, you can actually use these mudras with both the hands whenever you need to do it. So it's more effective because fingertips have got a lot of energies. So we talk about Chin Mudra. Okay, Chin Mudra. So the first mudra is called Chin Mudra, which is fire touching the air. Okay, Vayu Mudra. All right. Fire touching the space called Akash Mudra. Covering the space is called Shunya Mudra. Fire touching the earth is called Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi Mudra. Covering over the earth is called Sun Mudra or Surya Mudra. Okay. Fire touching the water is called Indra Mudra, and the covering the water completely is called Varun Mudra. Varun Mudra. So these are the basic mudras that we need to know, and once we get to know these mudras, it's quite easy for us to practice this any time of the day. I mean, it doesn't matter what time that you want to practice this one. You can practice this any time of the day. Now, how long do you need to actually practice this mudra? Anything that actually touches the you know, the tip of the thumb, minimum 45 minutes, maximum 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. And if it's covering that finger, then it's minimum 10 minutes, maximum 45 minutes. That's the duration that you can actually practice this one. If you practice this anytime of the day, doesn't matter. On a continuous basis, if you are using these mudras, and if you're aware of these mudras, and if you're just conscious about these mudras, this will work automatically for you. It brings that energy balance in every parts of the organs, parts of the body. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this mudras, and I thought I must convey this to a larger audience, so that it's quite easy for everyone to remember, because we read a lot on mudras, and we read a lot on fire elements and energy balancing. So I thought I must do a quick video like this, so that everyone gets to learn about it, everyone gets to quickly remember, so that you don't forget it. So that's the intention of this video. Keep watching my videos. There are a lot of things that I keep putting in once in a while. So enjoy watching it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to click the bell icon. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Namaste.